Have I ever had braces? No. I haven't. AG and Anna aren't dating. Ren's in the living room asleep. I woke up and she was asleep in the living room, so. Ever watched Gossip Girl? Who the fuck needs to watch Gossip Girl when you're on lesbian TikTok? Like, what the hell? AG wasn't actually, like, staying here. She was... Some cat. But, AG was just... She changed her layover so she could come see me. Because Ren's living with me, like, in general. She's been living with me for, like, 2 months. Did AG like Sundrop? She kinda hurt my feelings a little bit. Ari, I'm not gonna lie. I almost kicked her out of the car because she was like, it tastes like Mountain Dew. And I was like, ma'am? No, it does not. It does not taste like fucking Mountain Dew. They're two completely different things. Thanks. Hashtag cancel AG for thinking Sundrop tastes like Mountain Dew. My friend was snoring and I pushed her on her side and now she sounds like Darth Vader. She needs to be propped up. What the fuck? Is that your AG voice? No, this is my AG voice. Bruh, it tastes like Mountain Dew. I just had a stroke, sorry. My nosy itches. Who's taking over this app? Because it's not me. I sure as hell ain't doing it. Who is? AG? Because AG is taking over the app, but do I have feelings for AG? No, I can promise you, like, and put it on every single person in this live's life that me and AG don't feel that way about each other no more. Like, it's strictly friendship. And I know that's hard for people to process, but, like, that's just how it is. Your views went up since you came back. It's because people thought I was fucking dead, which is my fault, and I'm sorry for scaring all of you like that, but, like, it's sad that the fact that it took me literally going to a psych ward for people to be like, oh, hey, Pyper. Like, what the fuck? Her and Anna are cute as fuck, and if you tell me any different, I'll kick all y'all's asses. You know my friend? Who's your friend? I know a lot of people. That live where everyone was sending me money, it made me feel so bad, and then my mom screamed at me for it. So if you guys are gonna send me money, don't send me mass amounts, because my mom, like, I have my own bank account now, but, like, my mom tweaked the fuck out on me for that. She's like, you're begging people for money? And I was like, no, I literally wasn't. I was crying, telling everyone to stop. And she's like, I cannot believe you. This is not how it is. I was like, I literally wasn't begging people for money. There's screen recordings of every single live I fucking do. Just look them up on fucking YouTube. Ren's friend Olivia. Yeah, I know Olivia. Yeah, am I? I'm exhausted. Truly exhausted. No, I'm not living by myself. You're bipolar. Yeah, okay, so while I was there, I got diagnosed with the Christina and Emma situation. Who? What Emma and what Christina and what is the situation? Anyways, I was diagnosed with, and I'm only telling you guys this so that you know that you're not alone, that it is very real. Mental illness is very real. It's a very serious thing. I was diagnosed with bipolar depression and severe anxiety. Now, don't any of you go and self-diagnose, because that can actually be very dangerous, because if you do have something like a form of mental illness but you diagnose yourself with the wrong one, I found this out, if you self-diagnose, you can actually, like, you can really just, like, yeah, you can it's like you can convince yourself you have it. It's a cool thing. It's not a cool thing, but, like, it's kind of cool your brain can do that, but, like, your brain can convince it and stuff, and you can make what you actually have way worse. Self-diagnosis is one of my biggest pet peeves, because people, do you guys know how to get rid of acne? I'm, like, breaking the fuck out, but, like, it's actually really, really dangerous to, like, try to self-diagnose, and it can be really triggering for some people, because you don't know what people have, like, because mental illness, you can't see it on the outside. You can't, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys this. With anxiety, everyone has anxiety, but anxiety, like, disorder is completely different, you know? Like, it's a different, like, ball game. Like, everybody can get anxiety, but, like, anxiety disorder is completely different. So yeah, that's my little 2 cents. I researched this stuff a lot, so if any of you guys, because I'm really interested in, like, the human brain and such, and, like, your body, so if any of you have questions that you want me to look up, or, I mean, like, not right now, but, like, ever, if you, like, need help, you know, my DMs and shit are always open. I try to respond to as many as I can. Yeah, it was funny, you know, social anxiety is the absolute worst. I'm scared to tell my parents I'm not doing alright, but I really want to seek help. Okay, here's the idea. How old are you? If you are old enough to where you can go on your own and seek help, and sometimes, I was telling someone this last night, sometimes you might not need, like, to do what I did. You might not need to go away for a really long time, or like a short amount of time or something. You might not actually just need to even go to like a therapist or a counselor. Sometimes if you just say it out loud, like I learned a lot of coping mechanisms while I was gone. Another, like one of them is if you just say it out loud, and you just, like, even if you're saying it to someone, you're talking to yourself, like it doesn't matter, as long as you're like getting it like out loud and you can like say it and you can accept it. You have to accept it to yourself first that you want help, because if people are trying to force you to get help and you don't want it, it's not going to do anything but make it worse, you know? Like, you just gotta. And then another way is you can write it down on a piece of paper. Write it all out on a piece of paper. And you can either burn it, you can give it to someone, you can do whatever you want with it. You can keep it for yourself. Anything you want. If you have a journal, that's good. Keep your journal. Don't ever stop. If that helps you. The thing is, once you have like a coping mechanism that you like find that really helps you and like works, like with me, I was put on medication because, you know, currently, as you all know, the coping mechanism that I went to was alcohol and drugs, and that's not good at all. That is not a coping mechanism. That is a temporary fix, and I will kick every single one of your asses if you ever do that like I did. Like, I just really want you guys, because I didn't realize how bad that mine was. Like, how genuinely, like, depressed I was. I didn't realize it. And, like, I didn't realize you could hear it in my voice. I didn't realize you could see it on my face 24/7. Like, I didn't know that. So I just went through my day, like, thinking, oh, like, nobody knows. Like, I'm just gonna post my videos vented out, and then nobody's gonna know. But, like, that's just not the situation at all. All you do is, please stay away from the Xanax. If I ask anyone anything ever, it is please stay away from the drugs. Drinking is normal as a teenager. Like, it's normal as a young person. It's really hard, fun fact, for like teenagers and stuff to develop like an alcoholism. Like, it takes up like massive amounts. But is it hard to recover? It is. It's really hard. Sobriety is not a easy thing. I mean, whether you're trying to be sober off of fucking nicotine or anything, like, I lost my journal and typing stuff out sometimes, but I feel like no one's listening. Well, if you think about it, you can't get help unless you truly want it. You're not gonna get better unless you truly want to get better, and that's the sad truth. Like, that is the sad truth, is that you will not get better unless you truly want to get better. But think about it this way. You have so much shit to live for, bruh. I know it doesn't seem that way now, but in 10 years, all of this shit is not gonna matter. Like, none of it's gonna matter. And you're gonna look back and you're gonna think, why did I beat myself up so much for this, you know? Should I change my name to Rowan or Cole? I'm non-binary. Guys, what do you think they should change their name to? Rowan or Cole? I like the name Cole, but I don't know what you look like, so you might be a Rowan. I've never heard of someone named Rowan. I think that would be really cool. But at the end of the day, it's up to them, guys. We can't, force them to do anything. It's up to you. I'm blonde with blue eyes. They inspired me to dye my hair black. Okay, well, I think black hair and blue eyes, you're definitely a Rowan. You mad at your mom? No. It's none of y'all's business anyways if I am mad at my mom, but... I don't know if you can do this anymore. You have to. I'm forcing you. Sorry, not sorry, but you have to do it. End of story. You have to. Sorry to break it to you, but you gotta do it. Do you have a job? I'm trying to find one. It's not easy to get a job during Corona. At first, did you want to recover? No, I didn't. You can ask all my friends. I didn't want to get better at all. I was kind of forced in a way to get better, but I'm glad that I was. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm always honest with you guys. If I wasn't forced to get better, I would not be here right now. And that's the cold, hard truth. And it's sad to think about. And it's scary to think about at this point. But, I would not be sitting here right now. You just gotta remember.
Honey, you gotta get up, baby.
Okay.
Get some stuff I need y'all to do right quick.
Okay. Yeah. You just gotta keep living, man. Livin. And I don't know any of your guys' stories. I don't know your background. I don't know anything like that. But yeah. How do you stop self-harming? Okay. I'm going to give you a couple different coping mechanisms. If you self-harm, to see the blood. If this is triggering for any of you, please do not listen, by the way. But if you self-harm to see the blood, try to, anytime you want to do it, go get an ice cube and put red food coloring on that shit and just rub it on the spots that you want to hurt yourself. If it's like a pain thing, if you do it to feel the pain, if you just want to feel something, go get you a couple rubber bands. Wear them on your wrist. I used to do it. I know how it is. Go get a couple rubber bands, put them on your wrist, and just anytime you just think, I need to hurt myself, you better take that fucking rubber band and you pull it as far out as possible and you snap that shit, because that shit's gonna hurt. And you're gonna realize that you don't need to do this anymore. You're gonna realize that the rubber bands, that's how I stopped. You just gotta try different methods. We gotta stop hating ourselves. We gotta stop hating ourselves. We gotta realize that we are worth so much more than we think. Because this shit ain't easy. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit and tell you that life is easy, because it's not. Everyone's life fucking sucks. There's shit that goes on, and life fucking sucks. Okay? But we're young. We're young, and we just gotta keep living, man. You have an eating disorder, you don't know how to start recovery. I had an eating disorder. I did. I'm not gonna ask you which one, but I had anorexia, and how I got myself out of it. I used my rubber bands, and I slowly, because remember, you have to take it very slowly, because eating disorders are not something that is just like, you know what I mean? Start by getting healthy foods. And do it in small portions. So maybe cut you up some little strawberries or a couple pieces of watermelon and put them in different little small containers, because you know you aren't going to be able to eat a lot and you're going to hate yourself if you do. So you got to start slow. Put them in small containers and set a timer. Every 2 hours, go eat 2 strawberries. You know? Go eat 2 little pieces of watermelon every 2 hours. Because our bodies, believe it or not, we're just like the fucking animals we have. Advice on a verbally abusive mother. Send me her Addie and I'll come rock her fucking shit. That's how I deal with your mom. Where do I live? I thought you lived No, I live in North Carolina. Come to a mom. I will. If any of y'all's mamas or daddies are mean, I will come rock the fucking shit out of them. That is one thing I can't stand, is bad parenting. Get the fuck out of my face, because I will beat the shit out of them. My cat cut her. Well, considering she's one of my best friends, yeah. And your cat was cutting her hair before any of you knew she was cutting her hair. I'll actually give you her app. Please give me your mama's app. Can you bring Kim with you? My mom does not live here anymore. But if she goes live, you guys can ask her about it and talk to her. voice is calming. What are your thoughts on juuling? Vaping is better than cigarettes. If you guys have to, if you guys have to do it because, like, you're addicted, I would rather you vape than, How'd you get the front of your hair so blue? It's actually, like, a indigo color, but my hair was blonde. See? Like, my hair was blonde before, so it went over really nice. Once you start to recover, food gets so scary. It does, back to the eating disorder thing. It's a lot less scary, but you have to, this is why I'm saying do it in small little things, okay? You can develop binge eating if you do it too fast, and that's a completely different, so you just gotta take it slow, day by day, just slow, for maybe a week or two. Do what I said, do the fruit's healthy for you. Fruit's not gonna make you gain weight. Fruit's not gonna make you fat. Fruit is good for you. People eat fruit all the time. But, yeah. I know food is scary. I used to be scared of food. I used to be so scared of food. I used to never eat. But now I love eating because I realized it's not that scary. Food is what's keeping us alive. It's just the food you put into your body. You don't have to go eat McDonald's and Taco Bell and all these unhealthy places. If you want to have a day where you just want to ball the fuck out after you start to feel better and you want to go eat 20 fucking nuggets from McDonald's, you go eat the 20 nuggets. You go get them nuggets and you eat them with pride. Because those 20 nuggets, they're not going to do shit. I promise you. And some people, they have thyroid problems and metabolism issues. And that can waver on what you can eat and what you can't eat. This is how it is. If you want some nuggets, go get some nuggets. I know it's scary. I get it. But, you can do that shit. Eat your fucking yogurt with a fork. It works. I promise. Go get some yogurt. Eat your yogurt with a fork. It's a mind thing. It's all a mind thing. You didn't get your period for your husband's back. And that, my friend, is what we call progress. 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 When your period comes back, that is some fucking progress. I got so happy when it came back. I'm really proud of you. Because it takes a lot. Once you get it fucked up, it takes a lot to get it back. And it's good. You have to have one. If you have those organs, it is very dangerous for you not to have one unless you're pregnant. You just gotta remember that. Your still hasn't come back? It took mine 2 years to come back. And you gotta have one. Years. You haven't had yours in 6 months? No, everybody's body is different. I have a friend, she will literally only have a period 3 times a year. And that's just how it is sometimes. So it's just like, it really just depends on like your body. Is it bad when it comes back? It just depends. It depends on your body, how your cycle is and stuff like that. Like, it might be a little heavier because it does, you know what I mean? It might last a little bit longer than a week because of how it is. But that's just how shit goes. Oh, there goes deer. I'm not crying, I just yawned. There are boys in here, they said deuces. Some men have periods. You gotta think about it. Some trans men still have periods. They know how it is. How am I feeling? I'm vibing. I'm tired today. My dad's been telling me to get up, and I'm like, no, wormy. Macy, I will walk up the street right now and kick your mom's ass. Don't even try me right now. I will literally walk up the street. Someone made me the audio. Oh shit. Which one? The Pyper Jones one? Or the Pyper Jones one? Yeah, I saw a PO box. I'm sorry. I had to change my TikTok bio because TikTok kept deleting my bio. Like, they would post it. Oh, I need to shave my armpits. Normalized body hair. But yeah. He kept deleting it, so I had to change it. But my PO box is still in my Instagram bio. Just not my TikTok bio anymore. Hi, Finny. Good morning, stinky boy. Good morning, stinky boy. Watch out, crackhead. You crackhead. Oh my gosh. Ever shopped off PacSun? Yeah. I got my Playboy Bunny shirts. That's where I get my Playboy Bunny shirts, is from PacSun. Finn is a Shih Tzu mix, but we're not quite sure because we got him off Craigslist. It's Ren's dog. My pillowcases are from Walmart. These are the nuggets I ate last night. I was high as fuck. And we dogged the nuggets. I was sitting there and I was like, bro, I'm enjoying these nuggets so much that I don't even want to eat them all. I want to save them. I'd be okay with putting a long letter. Yeah. If you guys want to vent out on a letter and mail it to me, I'll read it. Just so you know that somebody's listening. I'll read that shit. How tall am I? I'm 5'6". Yeah, I'm on Cameo. Just look at my name. And I'll do your cameos. I love doing them. They're my favorite. I love when people want cameos. I'll go off on just dumbass tangents. And it's fun. Why are y'all wanting to know if I want to stop vaping? Eat my ass. You stop vaping. I'm a grown-ass woman. Nobody cares about you? I do. I care. Come to England? I am not going out of the country until Corona chills the fuck out. Like, I have no problem going different places, and I know people are like, self-quarantine, but I've literally been tested for Corona 3 times. Like, I'm chilling. Trust me, I'm fine. I think this is burnt and it's making me sad. I have to get tested soon. Well, they changed the test from like going up your nose to swabbing your tonsils. So, yeah. You're scared to be having it because you're scared to go away? I'm scared of that shit too. You don't think I'm scared of that shit? It's part. You gotta okay, I'm gonna tell you guys this. You have to relapse. Like, I hate to break it to you, but you're gonna relapse. Once, twice, 5 times, 10 times. You gotta do it. You have to. That's part of recovery. You can't just get better and then be fine. Anybody that says that they were just magically fine, that's a fucking lie. It is a lie. Yeah. Okay? It's a lie. You gotta relapse. My eyes are open. It's the angle I'm at. I think Tony's talking about straight dick, like why everybody hates it. Why wouldn't we hate it? Have they seen themselves? I'm sick. Are you talking to someone? No. Chocolate pudding. You want me to tell chocolate pudding story? Okay. So I was in the psych ward. I'm, vibing out. Okay. And I was laying in my room. And hi Kayla, I'm sorry. I just don't follow anyone on this account. So like my friends, they don't pop up as like the yellow, so I don't see when anyone comments. But I was laying there vibing out, right? This woman comes in my room and she asked me how I was there, and I was just like, long story short, like, and then she looks me in my eyes and goes, just be glad your mom didn't abort you. And I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? And then she was like, when you get out of here, you need to do something you love. She was like, you need to go own a chocolate pudding factory. And I said, I'm allergic to chocolate. And she said, well, you need to go out and you need to buy a chocolate pudding factory, and that's what you're going to do with your life. And then she knocked on my door like this, and she goes, Willy Wonka, and walks out. And I cannot make that shit up. I cannot make that shit up. At all. At fucking all. I cannot make that shit up. Like, I was gone for like 3 or 4 days. I was with the adults, because I wasn't with the little sad teenagers who were like me. No, I had to go up with the adults in the literal psych ward. Like the crazy adults. Imagine being 18 years old and then you're surrounded by everyone that is 40 and older. Crazy fucking people. All the nurses called me TikTok, and I wanted to kick their asses. Except for a couple nurses that were really sweet to me. But one of the ones that woke me up that one morning, I almost punched her in the mouth. It was scary. It was terrifying. Okay. I'm gonna go shower and such, and I will talk to you guys later.